Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And with that, we're underway here in the desert. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Gallen, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. This one in the air, center field. One up, one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Fastball is outside. Ball to strike. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch misses. Full count now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Lined into right. And that is that. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here in the desert. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Matthew Liberatore. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, number 4, Ketel Marte.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Geraldo Perdomo, batting with one down, takes a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 7.
This is Corbin Carroll. Left field. And that's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Step off throw to first. Perdomo dives back in safely. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Stays alive. In the dirt. Perdomo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Perdomo over at second, one down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. And the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Right side, hard hit. Vargas takes it himself. 1 out in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that one is lifted in the air. Troy on the move. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn will hit next.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's inside. And now it's even 1-1. Second inning here, no score. Line drive to short and caught. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Strike 2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now batting Max Kepler. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Nolan Arenado in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. Kepler leads off first with one away. Going to count 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next to hit, Ildemaro Vargas.
Outside.
And the 1-0.
Aye. Aye.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. That one felt good. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 2-0.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Tommy Troy. Close but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that will fall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 4.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Step off, throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. D-backs add a pair on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jimmy Crooks.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And up next for St. Louis, Blaze Jordan. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's just foul. Good eye right there.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 27, Nathan.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Diamond. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1. Nope, inside, ball 2.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Comes at 2-2. And there's a ball. In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit for Arizona. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Oh, one
challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
For the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7. Corbin.
1 out man at first. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, Burleson. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
14,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt, blocked. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. And that one a little bit high. Carroll, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. 1 left for Arizona. They're up 2-0. On to the 4th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fought off foul. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Arenado takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera. His first at bat was a strikeout. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The D-backs leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field, Carroll on his way over. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
Alec Burleson, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 4, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That clips the corner. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nootbaar gets under it. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kepler in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Caught looking his first time up. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball 1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's ripped into the outfield. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time because that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Kepler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And misses inside.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
There's the strike. And that one fouled off. The kick, the 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. And a base hit up the middle. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop,
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, number 8, Jimmy Crooks.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Jimmy Crooks. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In for a strike. 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Popped up. Weatherholt takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Cattell.
So back to the top of the order. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. That one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Gastelum, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Brule also throwing. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one misses, and it's a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings here and blasts one left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Corbin Carroll on deck for Arizona. And that one is in for a strike. That's out to center field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Perdomo off of first with 2 away. Ball 1 low. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Arizona, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Leading off, Blaze Jordan.
The third baseman, Blaze Jordan.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Up next for the Cardinals. the
Dominant
second baseman,
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt will hit next. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Quick toss to first. The Redbirds with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Nope.
Throw to second. Save.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now here is Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's in there. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, went around. 0-2. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson.
Going with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
The 1-0. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Taylor Clark, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Loaisiga getting cranked up as well. 2-0. Tap foul at the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. Pereira off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Zach Gallen out of the game, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for the
Trey
Diamondbacks,
Jamison will take
number
over here.
99.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
He's
Ball, that's
clearly
out.
trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
In the air to left center. Troy on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Castello.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, 1-run game digging in. Gabriel Moreno.
Moreno.
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. George Soriano preparing to come on if needed. Romero, the power lefty, up as well. Burleson takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Lourdes.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The Diamondbacks down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Gurriel gets a piece. The 1-2.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 on the way. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's 2 for 2. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Right side, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Diamondbacks down quickly, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar.
Nope. Ball 1.
Jamison, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. A changeup missing, and now 3-0. Top of the zone for a called strike. That's in there. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Up next to the Cardinals,
here's the shortstop at the play, Mason Wynn. Runner on the go. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get the force. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
One out man at first. Jimmy Crooks next up for the Cardinals. In the air right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Up next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, Clay Jordan.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Blaze Jordan next up for the Cardinals. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. Here's the throw.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
1 down. And up next for St. Louis, Nathan Church. That's in there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Church checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Jordan, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Back to the top of the order, J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. Now quick throw to first. Church back on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 2-1. Next offering is outside. Ivan Herrera in the St. Louis on deck circle. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trey Jamison will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Ginkel.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next is the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
A little bit
No,
low.
that's low.
Ball one. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Ground ball right side. Vargas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Back here at Chase Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. On the ground, right side. Weatherholt. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now the first baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. He's already homered here in this one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Cards leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Luis Gastelum done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, George Soriano.
Soriano.
Tommy Troy, the next to hit. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now.
Ball one.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail at 5-2. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Brandon Garcia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 67 warming up as well.
That's a ball. Ball inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
absolutely throws him with a backdoor slider for strike 3. And now here is Jordan Walker.
Ball 1.
Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Right through there for a strike. Strike him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Nootbaar in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. And he takes a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. They're doing a good job keeping him in striking distance. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next to the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So one left for the Cardinals. They're still out in front 5-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Two. And that one missing low. In the air to left center. Church has a beat on it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Ball in.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball 1.
That's to third. Fires across the diamond. Inning over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Diamondbacks,
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brandon Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. And it remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Cardinals,
And on the mound is the closer, Riley O'Brien.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
the designated hitter,
Here's Gurriel. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Misses
Outside, that's the ball.
outside. Ball 1. In the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, The left fielder, number 22.
So up next, Max Kepler.
Kepler.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. The Cardinals trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. And Arizona with just 1 outlet.
The third baseman, Nolan.
2 down, bases empty. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Ball. That's down.
Two down, nobody on. And it is 2-1. Foul ball there. O'Brien is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.